I want to talk to you how to build a frame, because those that stay in God for their whole life, they don't stay because they're clever, but we've learned to build a frame that we're still in the same storms that everybody else has. Most people that watch other people not make it, they think, oh, those people that make it, they must be better people. Not really. We've just learned to build a frame inside of us. I want to encourage you today, when you look at the Bible and you think about who are some people that you would glean from about building a good internal frame. I reckon Apostle Paul was one of them. If you go back a couple of thousand years, and Apostle Paul, he's a tough cookie. He was determined when he was killing Christians, thinking that was God's will, but he was also determined when he was born again. And I want you to imagine, here's Paul, he's 60 years of age, and he's in prison for his faith. In fact, he's had 39 lashes 5 different times, beaten with rods, and he was once left for dead. He was imprisoned, deserted by friends, survived shipwrecks, storms, and starvation. And so Apostle Paul, with the weight of all that, Paul says this thing. See, you'd think what I'm about to read to you, you think the Apostle Paul was laying on a Hawaiian beach drinking pina coladas. He says, rejoice in the Lord always. This is not coming out of Paul's soul, coming out of his spirit. Because Paul, like David, is looking back over his life. He could have focused on all the things. He's doing the Lord's work, for crying out loud, and he's getting beaten for it. That's unfair. He had every reason, but not Paul, because he had built this ever-growing frame that said, I believe. I don't understand, but I believe in God. And I believe God knows what he's doing, even when I don't know what he's doing.